Duchess of Edinburgh and Prince Edward's Balmoral trip set to be cut short. The Duchess of Edinburgh and Prince Edward's Balmoral trip is set to be cut short. Sophie, 59, and Prince Edward, 60, are currently in Scotland as guests of King Charles and Queen Camilla at Balmoral Castle. The monarch has followed in the footsteps of his late mother, Queen Elizabeth II, who would take up a yearly summer residence at the Aberdeenshire castle until October. However, the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh's stay at Balmoral is set to be cut short this year. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. James, Earl of Wessex, the only son of Edward and Sophie, is awaiting big news as he joins the royal family at Balmoral for their summer break. The 16-year-old sat his GCSE exams earlier this year and will be collecting his results on Thursday, August 22. James attends Radley College in Oxfordshire, a good 8-hour drive away from Balmoral Castle. The youngest nephew of King Charles will almost certainly be joined by the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh at Radley College as he collects his GCSE results. Therefore, Edward and Sophie would be forced to cut their Balmoral trip short. The Duke and Duchess have tried very hard to allow James as normal an upbringing as possible, given his heritage. When asked in 2020 if her children had a normal childhood, Sophie told The Times, "What's normal? They go to a regular school. They go to friends for sleepovers and parties. At weekends we do lots of dog walking and stay with friends. I guess not everyone's grandparents live in a castle, but where you are going is not the important part, or who they are. When they are with the Queen, she is their grandmother. We try to bring them up with the understanding they are very likely to have to work for a living. Hence we made the decision not to use HRH titles. They have them and can decide to use them from 18, but I think it's highly unlikely." The Duchess of Edinburgh and Prince Edward were pictured just hours before their son James, Earl of Wessex, received important news. Sophie, 59, was seen at the Edinburgh International Festival on Wednesday alongside her husband, the Duke of Edinburgh, 60. The couple's outing came just 24 hours before the UK's GCSE results day, which impacted James, Earl of Wessex. The 16-year-old is Sophie and Edward's youngest child and the youngest niece or nephew of King Charles III. James sat his GCSE exams earlier this year and would have collected his results today at his school, Radley College in Oxfordshire. Meanwhile, on Wednesday, the Duchess of Edinburgh, accompanied by the Duke of Edinburgh, was in attendance at the Edinburgh International Festival. This was in Sophie's capacity as patron of the Halle Concerts Society. The royal couple, who tied the knot in 1999, watched Sir Mark Elder's final performance with the Halle. The mother of two wore a £970 Max Mara blazer which she paired with a £106 vintage indigo bag from the Spanish brand Maiclia. To accessorize, Sophie donned £191 rocking earrings from Julia Barella. The Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh are expected to enjoy the rest of their summer holidays at Balmoral Castle in Aberdeenshire. The King, 75, and Queen, 76, arrived at the historic castle earlier this week where they will be joined by other members of the royal family. As well as Edward and Sophie, this will include Prince Andrew and his ex-wife Sarah Ferguson. In addition, Princess Kate and Prince William, both 42, are expected to bring their 3 children, Prince George, 11, Princess Charlotte, 9, and Prince Louis, 6. It is likely that Princess Anne, frequently referred to as the hardest-working royal, will enjoy a summer break at Balmoral with her husband Timothy Lawrence.